And overall society professional for that job. I tell people all the time, regardless if it's for McDonald's position or Fortune 5, that you have to present yourself to the job to let them know, kind of serious about doing it. Um, when I was growing up, mama always say, "Well, get your white shirt and a black skirt."
Yeah. Can't go wrong with white
Not
shirt.
go
Yep.
wrong with a white shirt and
Yep.
a black skirt
Or black
or
pants.
black pair of
Oh my
pants.
goodness. When in my profession, interviewing quite a few people, and I've had people come in like they just left the club
Mhm,
with
mhm,
flip flops on,
mhm.
them furry house shoes on. Oh my goodness.
I played
It's
auntie.
yeah,
I stopped the interview and I played auntie to quite a few young
yeah,
ladies that came in past me to interview to let them know this is not how
yeah.
we do it.
That's not how we do it.
We don't get jobs like
I
this,
mean, we're already have a strike against
Mhm,
us
mhm.
anyway,
Yeah.
right? A
Mhm.
couple of them,
Yeah.
especially the females. You're
Yeah.
black and you're a
Yeah.
female,
Yeah.
and this isn't how you want to come in here. What if I wasn't the one that was interviewing you? What if it was, a man?
But here's the thing now, sometimes I don't know how or who was taught or how they was taught, but the cleavage,
Cleavage. Yep,
cleavage,
cleavage.
cleavage.
No, ledge. Okay.
You know,
Uh, yeah,
so if a young lady might see a man, they be like, "Oh, I'm gonna get it."
yeah.
They gonna sit straight up, but
Mhm.
that's not necessarily the case because you have to be able to identify with the job that
Exactly.
you're applying for. So what if you get the job and then you be like, "Oh, I got the job," but once you
Don't know
get it,
nothing
don't
about.
know nothing about the
Mhm,
job,
mhm,
don't
mhm.
know like, well, how does that work?
Yeah. Hey, yeah,
Maybe
evidently it's going to work through him. Who hired him, huh?
maybe about a
Right.
week, 2 weeks. I might even give it 30 days. But somewhere along the line, they're gonna dismiss you
Yeah,
because there's nothing you can do for them.
absolutely. Absolutely.
There's nothing you can do for them.
Yeah, because that's how actually when I would interview, and they weren't dressed appropriately, but it would be based off of their interview.
Hmm.
How
Hmm.
they spoke,
Yeah.
and what they knew about the job, or things of that nature. So
Your phone is.
no.
Ooh, that hurt. And
And we're back. Yeah. So I mean, to we want to support, advocate, educate, and motivate
Hmm.
all who is willing.
Yes.
You know, um, and it's just we don't always know about the resources. We want to provide you with the tools. I mean, we're partnering with, a couple of banks. We want to also focus on our children, because they are our future.
Hmm.
There'll be some programs for the banks to help them learn financial um, etiquette, and also entrepreneurial programs for the teenagers. So, and also for the adults as
Hmm.
well. But, we're trying to develop, our children, because as I stated, they are the future, and our children. We we are, if there's any type of dysfunction, or any issues within the home, we want to be able to support you to thrive not only in the home but also in the community.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So we're excited about what we're getting ready to do. The Again, the resources and resources that we are going to have that's going to be available to everyone who wants to be in attendance. So, do we have an 800 number that we could give them out?
The number is scrolling right across the top of the screen. 844-897-5 RAP. And that would be 5727.
Thank you, Mr. Engineer. Yep. Again, that is 844-897-5727.
So that's our toll free 800 number. If anybody would like to call in, ask questions, see what we have
Speak up.
see what we have available. So that would be great. So that number again is 844 857
897.
897 5727.
We would just like, your input because, a lot of times we hear we're told what we need
Mm-hmm.
opposed to, you know, listening for you to advise what you actually need, what you feel that you need, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, that's our objective. So you come in and the first thing is to set goals, small goals, for yourself. Whether you're on a spiritual journey or, you might feel like you need to speak with someone uh, uh in a one-on-one environment or just, come into a group setting and listen. Um, like I said, we're going to have a mass uh, resources
Mm-hmm.
for you. If you want to get a job, right? Come on in.
We got a few staffing agencies that's going to partner with us to
Absolutely.
help individuals, for work that's needed. So, LaShawn, let's tell everybody, how did we get to this point where we're at right now? How
I
did
have
we
no clue.
get? how did we get
How
here?
did we get here? Well, actually, I was looking into opening up a homeless shelter. And, you know, one thing led to another. And, I actually started um, a resource center back in 2008 that was geared towards ex offenders. And, it didn't take fruition like I really wanted it to, but I just said it wasn't my time.
Hmm.
So, this is my time, my season right now, or ours,
Yes.
our time, our season, time for elevation right now. This is the year for elevation. And Robin and I have known each other for the past 5 years. She also had her own nonprofit called,
Pretty Purse. And a Pretty Purse was geared towards domestic violence, women. Um, why I called it Pretty Purse is individuals, different friends, family members donated purses to me, and I filled them purses up with goodies for women, toilet tissue, sanitary needs, anything that we needed as women. And I called it a pretty purse because, as all women know, once we got that purse and we
right?
put it on and it looked good,
Yes,
and
yes.
we said, "Ooh, we look good." We
Absolutely.
look good in this purse.
Yes.
And now I put it around here. We gonna do something so somebody can see it, so they can acknowledge that purse and say,
Yes.
"It's a bad purse, it's a cute purse.
Yes.
Thank you." And we feel good when we get complimented. So my idea was, and I saw this idea on Facebook. Somebody shared it where they said, if you see a woman or homeless woman, give her a bag, put some
Hmm.
stuff in it, and give it to her, maybe like a $5 or some chips or
Right.
something like that. So when I saw that, it's something, that just jumped in me. Said, "Oh my God, I could do this," because it's always something I wanted to do. Because when domestic violence, you lose yourself.
Yes, you do.
You lose yourself. You have low self esteem. You don't feel like you're pretty anymore. It's like everything is just taken away from you because of the situation that we're in at that particular time. So I said, I can, hopefully it's not something great, but just that person make you feel like, man, I really have something, you know,
Build up your self-esteem.
to help build
Yeah,
myself just a little.
just a little bit.
It's just a little,
Encouragement.
yeah, that's all.
Yes.
I did 800 numbers in there, different numbers in there for resources for. 'Cause sometimes we embarrassed.
Yeah.
We don't want nobody to know what
that-
we're going through if it's not shown outwardly,
Yeah.
out, you know.
Yeah.
So we don't want nobody to know what we're actually going through. We're embarrassed about it. We don't want to talk about it. But sometimes if we have a number that we didn't have before, or maybe we kind of forgot about it, that's a reminder there's help.
Yes.
And we can seek help when we're ready because sometimes we're not ready.
Yes.
you know,
Absolutely.
we're
Yeah.
not ready. So when we are ready, there's help out there. So I had gave over. It's not a huge amount, but it was over like 500 purses I gave
Oh,
out.
that's wonderful. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the women would come up, they would give me hugs and say, "Oh my God, thank you so much. I really needed this toilet tissue."
Right. Right.
Just little
Yeah.
bitty stuff. And they would tell me their stories, and I could relate to every last story
Right.
that they told me. And but things have started happening in my life. So I
Right.
had dwindled off, and it's
And
just
here we
life.
are.
And here we are.
Here we are.
Me and
We
LaShawn talked about this for
for
years.
years, and our this is our passion
Yeah.
for outreach and healing.
Yes.
You know, everyone needs to heal from something.
From something. Yep.
Even if it's a death or whatever the case may be.
Hmm.
You know, um, as I told you, I had was involved in a social club called Independent
Yes.
Honeys, and we did a
Hmm.
lot of outreach services. Oh my God, I loved it. We went to nursing homes. We adopted a whole women's shelters.
Hmm.
And the kids for Christmas.
Hmm.
We did back to school programs, fed the homeless. I loved it, and
Hmm.
that's my passion. You know, um, giving back, um, but now it's more so geared towards healing because we are, um, in systemically oppressed communities,
Hmm.
right?
Yes.
Where, you know, we haven't been afforded all the resources, or given the information of all the resources
Right.
that are out here. So, it's part of my ministry,
Hmm.
to help people heal, to be well,
Hmm.
right? Not just survive, but to thrive.
Right.
You know, that says a lot right
Survive
there.
and thrive. That's
Yeah,
powerful by
yeah,
itself. Yeah, just them two
yeah,
words.
yeah. So
Because sometimes it's hard to survive.
it is. Yeah, it is. That's why I said we don't want them just to survive.
Right.
We want them to thrive, to build, to develop,
Mhm.
you know,
Mhm.
in every way imaginable. Like I said, spiritually, mentally, physically, socially,
Yes.
financially,
Yes. Yeah.
and it might be baby steps. Any step is better than no step,
Yes. Yes.
right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So I'm just
I'm
excited.
super
I'm
excited.
excited about, getting out here, coming to this point to where we're at right now and getting started and just ready to help others,
Yes, absolutely.
reach their goals, reach their destination.
Yeah,
I've been saying this since last year, and LaShawn just said it now. This is the season of elevation. We just can't stay stagnant any longer.
right.
We have to get up, get moving, and get going.
Get up and get funky. Hey.
We have to. It's like mandatory now.
It is.
It's
It,
mandatory.
and for me, it's being obedient,
Hmm.
right? So I read, was it yesterday or this morning? I think it was yesterday. Esther 4:1, I believe it was. And it said for Esther that God put you here for this reason alone, to be there to help others. And when I read that, I was like, oh my God. It was
It
really,
was like confirmation.
yes, you know, directed towards me. And I
Yeah.
was like, wow. That was my first prayer of the day. I was like, wow, okay.
Okay, Esther.
All right,
Girl, you
girl.
are
They used to
smart.
call me baby girl Wilma, right? Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. Oh my goodness. No, but seriously, we're here, to help people thrive, you know, and that's what it's all about.
Mhm.
To pass along the knowledge, to
Mhm.
pass along the tools,
Yes.
to uplift one another,
Yes.
because we don't have enough of that,
We don't.
you know. Um, not at all. And it's bad, you know. Shout out to Lisa Joshua, prophetess, who actually was speaking on the rebuild of Black Wall Street.
Really?
And, I've been saying that for years.
Did we just talk about that?
Yes, we did.
I thought
Yes, we
so.
did.
I thought so.
And if we would realize, as people of color,
Mhm.
how strong we are united, right?
Mhm.
There's nothing that can stop us. Like I say, Black Wall Street.
Mhm.
Look at that community, and how, they were intimidated, right? And they
Mhm.
burnt the town down. There
Mhm.
was doctors, lawyers, judges. They had their own town, Black Wall Street,
Mhm.
right? Grocery stores, everything.
Mhm.
And if we pull together, what could we not accomplish,
Right.
right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
But we're so busy with the who got on the next Jordans, or the Kanye West moon boots.
Are they actually wearing them?
Yeah,
Oh,
girl,
really?
them red ugly ones that look
I
like
haven't seen them.
plungers. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Not to knock you, Kanye, but
wow.
not my taste.
Not mine either,
Yes,
but
yes,
if that's
not
what
my
you
taste.
like,
Hey.
that's what it is. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. But girl, yeah, my nephew had the nerve to look at those today. $1,200.
Oh, that's interesting.
I know, right? But that's
I'm just
that
on the
that's what we look at,
right.
right?
Mhm.
Standing in line for the next new gym shoe.
You know what? Every opportunity I get, and I love to tell the young people when they say they can't find a job, I say, "What's your passion?
Right.
What is it that you like to do?
What is it that you like to
Whatever it
do?
is that you like to do, and that's your passion. That's your job. Be an entrepreneur."
Exactly. And that's why I said, like, working with the banks, and they have free programs, classes
Mhm.
to help the teenagers, to help establish, build their own business, how to become an entrepreneur.
Mhm.
If it's culinary, if it's whatever it is, poetry, write a book,
Mhm.
right? Um, whatever, like you said, your passion is.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we might have to work at McDonald's or Burger King for a little
A
while,
little while.
you
I done
know.
it. I
Yeah,
did it.
man.
Popeyes, McDonald's,
Parties, jewels,
all that.
Andy Outlet is no longer in business anymore. It was like a Home Depot
Uh-huh.
out
I
in
remember
Westmont. Handy Andy, yeah,
Handy. Boy,
that's a
where
long.
that's coming from.
I know, right? Yes, yes. Oh my goodness. But I just we just, I keep saying but we are here. There is no I in team,
Mm.
because we are a team. Robin and I are a team. And you know,
And we want to make sure that you're successful in whatever it is that you do,
absolutely.
whatever part we can play in it. If it's just nothing but just having a listening ear, or maybe providing a few resources, that's our part. That's our part, and that's what we want to do. We
Absolutely.
want to be able to help you along your route, along your
Your journey.
journey
Yep,
to your success.
exactly. So, we were just coming today just to give you a little bit of who we are and why we are. Um, we will be doing this every Wednesday at 8:30. We would love for you to join in, give us your input. Like I said, it's, an open forum, ask any questions if you will, um, you know, suggestions. We're open.
Hmm.
We are definitely open to, uh, um, your suggestions. What you think that your community needs, right? How do you think that the community actually needs to be helped? So, dial in, uh, chime in, um, whichever way you want to do it. Just come on in and talk to us. Let's wrap.
And I agree. I agree. Yeah, so we're looking forward to talking to you, listening to you, again, hearing your thoughts, hearing your suggestions. We want to hear from you. Don't leave us out here by ourselves. Come join the
Right.
party.
Yeah, come join the
Yeah, come join the
party.
party. We like the party every now and then.
Let them know. Let the people know how they can get a hold of you through your social media, things of that nature.
Well, we're on I sent the QR code on my personal Facebook page to actually join me on my Let's Rap Facebook page and my Let's Rap Instagram. I'll be continuing to send that so you can follow me and will follow us and join us on those pages. Uh, Website coming soon.
So that will be Let's Wrap Coffee and Wellness.
Wellness.
Let's Wrap Coffee and Wellness. And right now it's located on Facebook,
Absolutely.
Instagram,
Absolutely. That's it.
Twitter. No, just
No,
Facebook.
we didn't do Twitter.
Okay, so it's just
Yes.
Facebook and Instagram for right now. But are we gonna be adding more to the social media?
To be determined. Might add a YouTube page. I'm not all for that twitting,
Yeah.
you know. But to be determined.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. But right now, we're on Facebook and we're on Instagram.
She
Absolutely.
said twitting.
I'm not.
And
Oh boy.
if anybody needs to call, we have a toll free number 844-897-5727, 844-897-5727, which is 5 rap.
Yeah, come rap with us. Come rap with us. Come rap.
And on that note, age they'll be back and they'll be going strong.
Going strong. To us, we thank you for your support.